Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a giveaway from Ohuhu. That is such a funny name, but anyway, you guys, Ohuhu is a nail company and they do have polygel as well. They've sent me a polygel kit before. It's on my channel if you guys want to check it out. And they actually wanted to collab with me so I can give one of these dip powder nail kits to one of you guys. So for the giveaway, you guys, all you have to do is follow the rules. So rule number 1, you got to follow the IG of Ohuhu Beauty. I will leave all the information in the description box down below, you guys. Number 2, subscribe to the channel Ohuhu Beauty, and that's going to be in the description box as well. All the links will be down there. Number 3, comment where you're from and IG username, and the winners will get this free dip powder kit, you guys. So it's literally pretty simple. Okay, so basically I opened up the box and all of this stuff is in it: the cuticle pusher, a file, 2 replacement brush tops, a nipper, which seems to look like it's gonna work fine. Haven't used it yet, but we will see. Also, it comes with this dusting brush to remove any excess powder when you're doing the dip nails. This is a little container where you can dip the nails in. Oh, I got a notification. So anyway, you guys, basically there are 4 little bottles from the resin to the brush cleaner. So there's number 1, the base coat, which is the resin. Number 2, the activator that dries it. Number 3 is the top coat, and number 4 is the brush clip. So I'm going to be using the number 1 base coat right now, and I applied a little layer on top. We just applied a thin layer so that we can add the first part of the powder. So this is the first coat of the powder, and I'm just using a swatch stick, you guys, to cover it. It's like a pour method. And I'm going to add, well, I'm going to dust it off first, you guys, and then I'm going to add another layer of the number 1 base coat, which is just the resin, you guys, like a glue. And we're gonna go ahead and add a second coat. Sorry guys, my phone's going off. Today I launched my website, you guys know, if you guys saw the live. So 3 winners were chosen, thank God, and they won, so congratulations. If you guys want to buy something for my cosmetic line, go to prettycouturenails.com, you guys, and check it out. So a lot of Black Friday deals. Anyway, you guys, I did apply another 3rd layer, but I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like doing it the dip method, and then I'm going to show you guys with the acrylic and monomer. So this is number 2, the activator, and this dries it. So you guys are going to see at the very end of the video when it dried. It literally dries so slow. I don't understand why, but see, it's even like, usually dip powders from at that point, they're already dry. But anyway, I went ahead and just filed the sides and the free edge anyways with their file, and their file is really good. I just buffed the top, and I'm gonna apply the top coat, which would be their number 3, right after doing all of that. So here's the top coat, and like I said, it does come with 2 replacement tops just in case any of your tops get messed up. They are on Amazon, I believe, you guys. I think that's where I got it. Yeah, it's, well, their link is on Amazon, you guys. And there is a coupon code, just so you guys know. The coupon code is Ohuhu Beauty 3, 15% off. I'll leave that in the description box, you guys. I'm not gonna have time to edit all of this today, but I will leave all that information down below if you guys want to purchase this kit. So I did decide to do it with monomer just to see the difference, because sometimes I like to try out the powders with the monomer, because I know a lot of you guys, especially me, I love to do the monomer in powder sometimes, because I don't, well, I mean most of the time, because I don't really have a lot of clients that get dip powder, so I end up using it mostly for just acrylic and monomer type of thing. So yeah, if I sound off, you guys, I'm just tired. I had a long week. Yeah, so I'm using my Koopa brush number 8, which is not my favorite because I kind of ruined it, but I did get a new brush, you guys. You guys are gonna see me use my number 14. My new number 14 is my new baby. I love it so much. I am gonna try to buy another number 20 because My number 20 is like not pinched anymore. It's like, and they refuse to pinch it at the nail supply store. Even though I bought it there, they said it's unpinchable, which is weird because I saw people pinch their old brushes before. So I don't know. I'll try pinching it myself. If not, I'll just buy another number 20. But as of now, I love my number 14, and this is not the number 14. This is still the number 8. I'm just showing you guys what it looks like though, all the colors, and if they marbleize or not. Some of them are marbleizing, some of them aren't. I'm also gonna go underneath the swatch stick. I like to do it on top because that's what it's gonna look like when you apply it on a real nail, opposed to doing it this way, you guys. People like to do it like this because they, you know, you don't have to add top coat or whatever, but you can see it marbleize at the bottom, and that's not really how it's gonna look on a real nail. So that's why I don't like doing it like this. As you guys can see, it's a little marbleized. With this method, I don't like it, but if you want to do that with your swatch sticks, that's fine. But it doesn't even look like the same color when you do it like that. As you can see, like especially on this one, when I'm going to turn it around, you're going to see like it have a pink tint on one side. That's basically called marbleizing, and I don't like how that looks. So that's why I like to put it on top instead, like this right here. And this is my number 14 brush, you guys. I love this brush. I got it at my local nail supply store, so I'm sorry I don't have a link for it. Yeah, I really wish that they had a website or something, because this brush is awesome. But check out your local nail supply stores, you guys, because that's where it's at. I'm trying to see what it says. My brush literally just says number 14, Sonic Kalinsky, Germany. I don't know if Sonic is the brand, but maybe you guys can find it like that. I'm not really sure, or I'll try to look for it online. But yeah, you guys, so this is a nice pretty gray, but as you can see that the gray is added much nicer with the brush, opposed to going underneath, or even like dip wise. I just prefer this way. I just do. I'm sure that with the dip method it'll come out just fine though. But my only little complaint about these acrylics is that they take too long to dry. I don't know if their activator is just not good, or is it their acrylic? I don't know what it is. I think it's the acrylic, because I tried my activator from another company, and it still stayed really wet. It didn't dry it up right away. Activator usually dries up the acrylic super quickly, so I don't know. And I'm talking about the dip one that I did. It didn't dry up super quickly. Obviously doing it this way is different. This is monomer and it dried up faster, so it could be my glue from the resin too, I don't know. But as you guys can see, the colors are very nice, and it came with so many colors. Let me see. So I'm gonna look at the top really quick. It has 8 regular colors, 2 glitter colors, 1 temperature changing colors, you guys, and 1 fluorescent color. I don't know which one is the temperature changing one, you guys. Oh, I'm sorry, my daughter's being so loud. But I don't know which one is the temperature changing color, you guys, because I didn't see it on the bottle, you guys. But these are the glitter ones. I love the glitter ones. Those came out really good. Love those. But I don't know which one was supposed to be the color changing one, so I couldn't even show you guys. I'm looking at the box still. Oh, look at this pink one. I love this pink one. So anyway, it comes with 12 colors all in total. I wish I knew which one were the other colors. The fluorescent color, what the heck does that mean? Like a neon one? Probably. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. And this is the nail dry though, the orange one, and this is compared to it being with acrylic and then dip. It looks better in dip method. Okay, you guys, so my daughter's not letting me work, but okay, so if you put this color into the warm, it gets lighter basically into the warm water. And then if you take it out and you put it into the cold, then it starts getting, wait, is it wrong? Oh no, it's right. It starts getting like darker again. So that's the color, the temperature changing one. And then let me see. So So it's like getting whiter or lighter, and then it's back to dark pink in the cold. So that's that color changing temperature one. The other one is this fluorescent one, meaning it glows in the dark. So my daughter's over here making a mess, but I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna put it in the light really quick. She's gonna freak out because I'm turning the lights on. Well, most of the lights I'm turning on. All right. So then it looks like that. Violet looked way darker. Let me put it in a darker area. There we go. So that's the light one. Alright, you guys, don't forget to check out the giveaway rules in the description box. And that's it. Thank you guys. God bless.